So we have 3 great questions for you today, so let's jump in. First one is from Vanessa. She says, my question is, what is the best way to take a dimensional blonde and add rich red highlights in there without it fading out and getting very pinky? I'll be honest with you, I'm not a very big fan of combining red and dimensional blondes. I think for that reason, they don't complement each other really well, so they end up going pinky as they wash out. But you can add warm tones in there, so think about doing more of a G or an RC, so some coppery tones, some gold tones, even some like warm, rich brown tones that have a little bit of that reddish gold underlying pigment in there. Dimensional color in that blonde will look really beautiful. All right, Kim asks a great question here. She says, when doing a hard part on men's cuts, which will leave the crisp line? Will it be scissors, razor, or clippers? And which one do you prefer to use? So my biggest thing that I like to do is go in first on the part line and use a scissor to create your line. Once you do that, then I go in with a T-trimmer. I prefer the Oster T-trimmer and start to bring in that top line into that hard shape. Then, to make it even more pristine, you can go back in with a feather razor right into that line to get really down to the skin for a really pristine, nice, strong line. Great question. And the last question comes from Felicia. She says, with the warm weather here and summer activities, what's a way to keep people coming into the salon for services more often? So it's funny, cuts and colors right now that are popular, going a little bit shorter, but keeping the length so that they can pull it off their neck. A lot of women like hair that they can still pull, put it into a ponytail and get it off their neck. As far as color, you're going a little lighter and brighter right now, but what are they gonna need? They're gonna need to take care of their hair. So make sure you're suggesting a regime to get them in the salon every couple weeks for conditioning treatments, because you know those double processed blondes or multi-dimensional blondes, the only way to keep the hair looking really healthy is to make sure it's staying really hydrated. Conditioning treatments, in-salon treatments are amazing, and also make sure you're sending them home with the proper take-home product. Thanks for all your great questions. Keep submitting your questions for a chance to win one of my favorite Matrix products. Any question that's on your mind, submit them. I'm heading into Premiere Orlando. If you're gonna be here this weekend, stop by and say hi. We'll see you soon.